What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are going to take a look at Lizard. We're going to talk about if you should consider unlocking this character early with money or with power cores and get him as strong as fast as possible. We are going to take a look at all the events that we have going on right now, and if there is any value of unlocking this guy early, because his event is going to be a little bit ahead and you might not be able to unlock him and at the same time participate on the different events where you can use him. These events are going to give you some extra rewards, and this is why I'm making this video, to see if you are going to consider purchasing, or should you consider purchasing him, and also unlock him with power cores if you cannot purchase, if you are free to play. So we're going to talk about all of that, and after that we are going to go through the event and unlock the rewards, but we're going to talk about the first important part, and then it's up to you to decide if you want to watch the rest of the video or not. So as always, if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a lizard, like a real lizard people. Okay, speaking of lizard people, so Lizard is a character for the Sinister Six. Right now, Sinister Six, very powerful. They are good in Alliance Wars, they are good in Cosmic Crucible, they are good in Avengers Tower, they are good in the new Avengers Tower, the Kyln. Then we also have the Dark Dimension, where this character also shines very well. We already tested him there. And on top of that, some of the characters even work in Arena, which is crazy. Now, this team, as you guys can see, is very powerful, and the Lizard is one crucial element of that team. Whether you have this guy paired up with Green Goblin or with Shocker or with Dr. Octopus, there are different mechanics where Lizard is very important. And you can even make two decently useful teams for Cosmic Crucible and for Alliance Wars. So overall, this is a very important character. Now, taking a look at the calendar that we have for this month, Lizard will be available on his event. His event will be available on the 19th of December, and that means that it's going to be like 12 days away. And I think most people are not going to be able to unlock him that early. And it seems that it's going to be an arena event. Yes, I strongly believe that it's going to be an arena event like we had with Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, like we had with Iron Man. So depending on where you rank in your arena, you might get more shards or less shards for this guy. And it also has some RNG elements into it. So this is why I'm making this video, to make sure that you have some decent expectations and you can achieve the amount of yellow stars and red stars that you want for your Lizard, especially if you are still going through Dark Dimension 6 and trying to unlock Super Scroll. So I think it's going to be very important. So as you guys can see, it's going to be available on the 19th, and it's going to go for 7 days, and this is why I think it's an arena event, because it replicates what we have seen in the past. Now, so once again, depending on where you are in the game, this might be easier or more difficult to unlock. And right now we have all these events going on. We have Gathering Genetics, which is the event for Lizard. We are going to do in this video, but later on. And then we also have this event, the Superior Schemes. And both of these events have a ton of rewards. So if you unlock your Lizard, which you can see that even at 2 yellow stars, 2 red stars, you're going to be able to participate. I don't think there is any other restriction. No, there isn't. So if you complete this, you are going to be able to unlock Dr. Octopus with all these X-Force characters. So this is more for new players. And if you are a veteran player, you're going to be able to farm a few catalysts, and on top of that you're also going to get mini uniques that you need not only for Lizard but also for Super Scroll. This is important because Super Scroll is a bio character. It requires 5 sets of mini uniques, and this really helps out covering the cost of the character. This is why I'm saying, like, even if you buy the character, you are getting huge value when it comes to these catalysts. As soon as you unlock Lizard, you can also participate on the challenge mode of the Superior Schemes, and this event is going to allow you to get more character shards for the X-Force. Once again, this is to unlock Dr. Octopus if you are a new player. this event uses a different energy from the other one, so that means you are going to be, it's going to be possible for you to do multiple campaigns at the same time. This means more gold, more experience. Like, as a new player, this has huge value because you are getting so much experience from all these campaigns at the same time. And if you are a veteran player, you can get more origin gear, but on top of that you can also get ISO 8, which, at least for me as a veteran player, at the end game it has been very difficult to obtain, because the characters that need ISO 8 blue level 5, they use so many of these, you never have enough. And on top of that, you can also get ISO 8 blue level 4, which we have 2 new raid teams coming up soon, the Extreme X-Men and also the new Symbiote team, and both of those teams are going to require ISO 8 blue level 4 for the new incursion raids on difficulty 3 and above. This was one of the requirements that they announced already, so it's going to be extremely important. Beyond that, you can also farm the origin gear, as I mentioned before, but you have some extra juice right here with the basic catalysts. Every time you can farm focus catalysts and basic catalysts, you should always do this, because you never have enough. And even when you are making the transition from Dark Dimension 6 to Dark Dimension 7, from Super Scroll to Mephisto, you are still going to need at least some teal gear, because you have the transition phase where if the characters require 2 sets of mini uniques for 19, they are going to require also 2 sets of mini uniques to 18. So keep that in mind, because the teal gear is not going away so fast. Beyond that, you have some additional bio gear, you have some skill gear and other things that you might not need so much, but like I said, being able to farm these catalysts daily is very important, and you have 11 days for this. So as soon as this event ends, as soon as these 2 campaigns end, that's going to be where you're going to be able to obtain Lizard, which is pretty shady, but it's the way it is. It's give some advantage to the players that are unlocking the characters early. And this is very impactful. Like, some people might not understand how impactful this is, but being able to farm all those health catalysts and focus catalysts daily for 12 days is actually a good deal. Okay, so at the end of the day, should you unlock this character with power cores or not? In my opinion, yes, because it's only 45 shards. So if you're on a good seed, you can open a few power cores and see if you can unlock him. Right now, we don't have any power core events, and for the upcoming weeks, we also don't have any power core events, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so I think that's gonna be the gist of the video. If you want to throw $25 at the game to unlock this character, I also think it has some value there, because of the ISO 8 level 4, all those additional things that you are getting, I think it pays off. And you're also going to guarantee that you unlock the character, and that is going to be strong enough to withstand the meta that we have going on right now in Cosmic Crucible Alliance Wars and so on. Okay, so now we are going to do a quick run to this gathering genetics. So that was the information that we had for the video. Now, if you want to stay around, let's go. Let's do this content to see if it's anyhow challenging or not. I think there are a few mentions here about new characters that are coming to the game. We'll see about that. And I think we can use the full Superior 6 team. Let's see if that's the case or not. So I'm going to put Dr. Octopus there, Green Goblin in the middle, maybe. And we need to use Craven, and we probably also need to use the Spider Slayer. So let's go with this team. We're going to probably auto throughout this, as usually this content is not very challenging, because once again, this is not only for veteran players, this is also for new players that want to catch up and still don't have the Dr. Octopus, for example. Okay, so you can see that Green Goblin, just with his passive alone, is destroying the minions. Wow, this is hilarious. So look at that, we were able to finish the event even without taking a turn. Wow. If you could do this in Cosmic Crucible, that would be insane efficiency. Okay, so there you go, bunch of rewards. This additional gold, the additional experience, it makes a huge difference. Like, you cannot really understand how much it makes. And if level 100 is coming up soon, these type of events are going to have even more value, because once again, you can get more experience daily, because you are not limited to your normal campaign energy and ISO 8 campaign energy. For example, in this specific moment, we have 3 different campaigns going at the same time, and that means you can get 3 times more experience than any other player. Okay, let's flip these buffs on Wolverine. That Wolverine is stacked. Wow, that's crazy. So many positive effects. And now Lizard with his basic. Lizard is very, very powerful. I was excited for this character from the beginning, but after trying him out, he's very, very good, and is definitely someone that you should gear up to the maximum. Isolate Blue level 4, Isolate Blue level 5. There is no problem gearing up this character. Okay, let's move on to the next node. Let's see what else we have here. Some people are a little bit pissed off that Lizard is bigger than than Hulk. I don't have any problems with that. I don't. It's not my favorite art style, but hopefully in the future we'll get a skin that makes Lizard more his crocodile version rather than the iguana version, because right now that's how it looks to me. Okay, so let's do the ultimate once again with Green Goblin. We are just threading through this event. This might be a little bit of a challenge for new players, because you might not have the characters as powerful as I have. But if you are at the end game, if you have your characters at gear tier 17, 18 or around that, you're going to be able to one-shot this pretty easy. Okay, so they talk here about a Savage Land, and this means it might be a teaser for a team to come in the near future. Previously, whenever they mention Forge, for example, 3 months after we get the Extreme X-Men, or 4 months after, so maybe within 3 or 4 months we're gonna get a Savage Land team, which could be very exciting as well. So we have a bunch of tech gear and mystic gear. Let's go. Let's do another node. Yeah, they keep talking about the Savage Land. I think this is gonna be exciting. I would be very, very happy if Sauron would come to the game, which is a guy that has like mutant powers, and then he transforms into a pterodactyl, and he sucks the powers of other guys or something like that. He's like the Samsung of Marvel, but he's also a pterodactyl, so that's pretty cool. Oh, we saw that it was Cyclops with all his wives. That was pretty hilarious. And now we have more Cyclops and more wives. These are way too many clones. And there you go, Lizard destroying everyone. Another good thing about Lizard is that he attacks multiple targets. His basic does piercing damage. So it's not only that he's a character with good stats, is the kit overall is just very, very good. Okay, let's move on. We are almost done here. Let's see how much nodes we have left. We have 4 more nodes. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then we have the other event, but we'll probably do the other event on the live streams or in some video or something like that. But I just wanted to make sure that people were aware that, yeah, Lizard is very, very good. And if you unlock him, you're going to be able to obtain some juicy rewards. Okay, so, ooh, these guys are thick compared to the other ones. Oh, anyway, Green Goblin is too powerful. Okay, so we have Mr. Sinister here. We are also waiting for a Sinister rework, Marauders rework maybe, or maybe just throw Sinister in some other team. We still don't have the Nasty Boys, which is the guys that work for Mr. Sinister. Those characters would be very exciting as well. Oh wow, look how powerful Lizard is, all those buffs that he gave to the entire team. Evades, dodges, evades. We have counters, we have offense up, more deflects. Wow, that's very powerful. So he really benefits against characters that oh, that's super good. Like being able to copy evades, that's very, very good. Okay, here goes Green Goblin. Other thing good about the Lizard is that he gives a lot of resistance to the Sinister Six. They already have resistance against ability block, they already have resistance against offense down, but having resistance as well against all other effects like stun and trauma, that's going to be super crucial. And once again, Lizard comes into play because of that. This is even a team that a lot of people are considering to use on Cosmic Crucible defense, and once again, because they attack multiple people at the same time, it's going to be a good option. Okay, we have a few mentions here about Apocalypse. Maybe we'll see finally a combination of Apocalypse and Strife, since they have some history together. Let's move on, finish these two extra nodes, and then we are done with the event. So overall, like I really think this is good value. even if you cannot purchase, but you can, if you have like 3,000 or 4,000 power cores sitting around, you can get some decent value of unlocking this character early. Okay, once again, let's shred. I'm just gonna put on auto because we have the power to do so, and it's nice to see the lizard in action. When you are putting a team on defense, it's always important to see what they do when they are on auto mode, because that's how they are going to play when they are on defense. Spider Slayer, at least for now, is the most disappointing character, but he's also the character that benefits the most of yellow stars and red stars, so he might not be super impressive right now, but in the near future he might be super scary because he can literally one-shot someone right away. Okay, here comes Green Goblin. The only problem with this team, I guess, is that they don't have a lot of energy, but this is mostly a PvP team. And that's fine. That's fine, because if they would have too much energy, then they would be too powerful. And they already are. Let's be honest, they already are. And and that's why I invested in them. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I invested in them from the beginning, from day one. As soon as we saw the kits of these guys, I was like, bro, I'm gonna invest in all these characters. They are so good. Okay, so here we go. We have the last two nodes, and these are the ones that give you gear tier 18. Once again, you can use this gear tier 18 on Lizard or on Super Scroll, because those are the two best bio characters that we have right now. So let's see. Ooh, we have the White Apocalypse. Okay, let's move on. Oh, we're gonna face Apocalypse on his own. Okay, so you should use the special rather than the ultimate to turn you on the speed bar. Lizard, ooh, we're gonna copy those buffs, defense up and immunity. It might be a mistake because you don't have safeguard. How can you get safeguard? I think. Oh, okay. So I should have used the Green Goblin ultimate to give safeguard to everyone, and then copy the buffs. Okay, it's not empowered Apocalypse. Okay, at least that. So it's much easier. And there goes Spider Slayer. This time is the Apocalypse Slayer, and maybe soon we'll see some Sentinels. Right? We have Spider Slayers. Now we need the Mutant Slayers, and that would be a team that I would be very excited for as well. Having like Master Mold, Nimrod, the normal Sentinels as well. Maybe Master Mold being some kind of Nick Fury character that can summon different Sentinels. I think that would be pretty cool. What do you guys think about it? I would definitely be excited for that. And here we go, we have the last node. Once again, more bio gear which you can use on Lizard and on your Super Scroll. And that makes the video. Should you unlock Lizard early or not? In my opinion, definitely yes. Once again, you're getting a ton of gold. You have multiple campaigns that you can use in order to get more catalysts, focus catalysts, basic catalysts, health catalysts, which are the catalysts that people are missing the most nowadays. If you're a new player, these new campaigns allow you to get more experience and get to the highest levels as fast as possible. And beyond that, you also getting Gear Tier 16, Gear Tier 17, and Gear Tier 18, which can help you progress with your raid teams and also with your Dark Dimension team. So that's going to be the video, guys. Here we are done with the campaign. Green Goblin and Lizard looking good. Very excited about these characters. We're going to be making a few videos about them in Cosmic Crucible, in Alliance War, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. And that's all for now, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Mouse Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.